Hello, this is week 7, and this week is all about analyzing the data that you have been collecting for your action research. Let me go ahead and share the screen, and we'll take a look at what you're going to be doing. First thing you're going to do is you're going to read the chapter 4 in our textbook, Digging Deeper, because it really is very informative on analyzing your data. And really, data analysis is nothing more involved than looking at the trends and patterns that you see in everything that you collected. That's really all it is. So as I'm going through the book, and I really enjoyed reading this book along with you, is just you're going to group the responses. But this requires some thought as to how you're going to do that. I have included some pictures here on your Blackboard announcement page of different ways that researchers group qualitative data. Because, let's face it, if you have quantitative data, which is numbers, where you've collected test scores from before and after tests and things like that, that's very easy to analyze. Either they did better or not. However, when you're doing qualitative assessment and you're looking at qualities, that's a little bit more difficult to analyze. So there are some ways to do that. We use a term called data coding. And all that is a fancy term for categorizing your data in order to look at different trends and patterns. What jumps out at you when you look at all of your data? Okay, so one of the ways that researchers do this is they use sticky notes, and they literally use a different color sticky note, for different categories that jump out. So that everything that you have with a green sticky note will be in one category. Everything with an orange sticky note will be a different category. And that's one way of doing data analysis for qualitative data. Another way is the slice them up technique, as I call it. This is what I used when I did my data collection many times. You make a copy, first of all, of your data sheets, whatever it is, your journal, whatever notes you have. Don't ever cut up your originals. Make a copy. And then all you have to do, and I didn't even highlight, I just sliced them up. Just slice, 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 slice. So that I've got all my chunks, paragraphs or whatever it is, just laying in front of me. And then I put them in different categories. I literally look and see what fits together. What do I have the most of? What do I have the least of? What heading could I put at the top of each of those categories? That's how your patterns and trends just jump up at you, is by putting them into groups. And you really have to devote a few hours to that. It's nothing that you can hurry through. It's time consuming, and you'll move things around from one category to another category. You may tend to rename categories because something new comes up. Page 52 of chapter 4 also has another way of categorizing. It's not in color, but it's obvious that they've used different colors for different types of categories. So that's another way you can do it. Just use highlighters where one color denotes a particular category. This is summative data analysis because it's done at the end of your action research. And the next thing that you're going to do today or this week is you're going to do the data analysis litmus test. And that's what you're going to do on Blackboard. All that is just, we're going to look at what you've done and where it's taken you so far. So let me swing over to discussion board and we'll talk about that. So your data analysis litmus test this week, you're going to share your research with your peers and both give and get some positive feedback, maybe some questions, who knows? I know you only have to do 2 responses to your peers, but if you engage in a conversation with a peer, that's fine. That's perfectly wonderful. You're going to first explain the issue, whatever you studied, that led you to select a particular research topic. How did you get to that topic? Why is it important? What was the purpose in doing your research? What did you hope to accomplish? How did you collect your data? What did you actually do? What were your actions? And then number 4, describe 3 things you have discovered so far after examining your data. You may have come up with a lot more than 3 things, but what are the 3 main takeaways that you have so far come away with? I am excited about reading this myself because I'd love to see how your research is progressing. If you have any questions in what we are doing this week, please let me know, and hope you have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.